everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do your mid-month check-in. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is your mid-month check-in for the month of March 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your extended monthly forecast. That was available to you beginning of the month for March, and you can look forward to those monthly at the beginning of each month. Of course, the next one will be available to you in the first week of April. I hope this finds everyone well. We're looking at general messages for a very brief 3-card check-in for all of my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings for any pressing issue or concern in your life presently. All right, so bottom of the deck energy for you is the Fool. This is absolutely gorgeous, Sagittarius. This is really like a delight. Delight at a new prospect, starting something new, sort of being willing to go along even though you don't have all of the plans or everything organized and situated and mapped out. It's a lot of faith involved here, or a call to faith. In being on the right path or doing what's best for you right now. So this is actually a really glorious card to have for you. It is a major arcana, so it's very, very potent energy that is around you. So you might be introduced to something that sort of takes your breath away over the next week or so, and that you find quite delightful. You don't know much about necessarily, but you don't have to be an expert in this. You're more swept away with the prospect of the learning or the experience. And you're very trusting here in yourself and in source and in spirit, and being able to move ahead confidently toward the unknown. So this is actually really exciting for you. Look at this. You've got 3 major arcana and a 4-card spread. So that's a lot of potent energy for you here. And you have the King of Cups here in your recent past. So the King of Cups is really just looking at, containing so much love, or having so much love and affection, and even emotional maturity that you can share it, right? You can help provide this to others or help guide others in this direction. This probably came about through a great deal of heartache. So it's like you've lived and learned, and you haven't become bitter because of it, which is beautiful. And you could very well be a romantic person here. You could be an expert at healthy relationships, sharing feelings, sharing healthy emotions, combating troubled waters in relationships, or in anywhere where there's affairs of the heart. I mean, it doesn't have to be a romance. It can be friendships as well. If this is an individual, it could be you, and you are a man or a woman who is over 30, or it could be another older man or woman in your life if you're under 30. But there's a great deal of emotional wisdom here in your recent past. In the Wheel of Fortune being the present, I mean, this is a big turnover. This is beginnings and endings, right? Something is, like I said, maybe something's come to an end and you're beginning something here, but with an overarching delight. This is really also saying that karma could be involved here. I do see it as a very positive karmic reaction here, but it is interesting that something will have to be let go of, because the future is looking at death. And it just means the death of a phase, the death of a period of your life, a prospect that wasn't meant for you, that type of thing. It doesn't necessarily mean a physical death, of course. Or this could be closely related to a Scorpio. So you could have a Scorpio in your life with a Sun, Moon, and Rising, or you could have Scorpio in your own chart in the first 5 planets. If that's the case, this is really potent energy that's being attracted to you at this time, and it's giving you an opportunity to put something to rest fully and finally in order for you to move on into the future, sort of gleefully, and like I said, innocently, and with a lot of faith, with a great deal of again, we're looking at emotional maturity here. I just don't see you having any fear here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yeah, things are churning. And the 10, right? This is the end of a cycle. So something is naturally coming to an end. As I said, the outcome is the Death card. And this is for your benefit, okay? And I think that you're going to feel this, or you're going to know this on an intuitive level. Anytime we're looking at major arcana, so 0 to 22, the numbered cards here, we're looking at potent energy that we simply can't do anything about. It's rather fated, it's energetic, it's planetary, it's source energy, like whatever you want to call it. It's something that we simply can't fix or stop or anything like that. So it's beautiful to see here that you're emotionally capable and available, and you're interested in moving forward. There's no resistance here, which is absolutely beautiful, Sagittarius. Here with one of your additional advice cards is the here and now. I mean, I really actually see this as very closely aligned to the King of Cups here. This isn't advice so much as I believe it's confirmation for you. I think you're really in a positive, mentally, psychologically, spiritually well place for you. And you're willing, you're so willing right now. And this, I mean, attitude is, everything, as they say, right? So, I mean, this is a big part of it. You're past, you're not being weighed down by depression. You're not being held up by anxiety of the future. You're really satisfied being here and now. There's a lot of love around you. You might have a lot of support right now. Again, here with the King of Cups. Just feeling probably fantastic about yourself and about life. And why not, right? I mean, I've been reading for all of you for almost a year. In April, it'll be a year. So I've seen a lot of psychological, spiritual, mental, and personal developmental energy here for you over the past year or so. So I'm really pleased that you're able to move forward from something that you're ready to leave behind. This is really, to me, you're ready to leave it behind. This is nothing about this is going to be shocking. Here with another message card is gentleness. I just love this card. We have this gorgeous little deer here. Yeah, I think that part of being so emotionally well-developed or advanced, or at least capable, right? Interested and capable and wise about it, at least, is helping, right? It's helping you. It's helping the people you share time with. It's helping with trust. It's helping with taking a leap of faith or coming through a cycle that's closed. I mean, as long as we can practice being gentle with ourselves, then we have that ability to do that with others. Here with healing, absolutely. I do think that this is part and parcel of doing some more healing work for yourself. Curiously, I don't necessarily think that the goal or the purpose, at least consciously for Sagittarius, is healing. It may be for some Sagittarians. I just don't think for all Sagittarians you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm consciously doing this toward healing and prosperity. I just think it's I think even if it's subconscious or unconscious at this time, there is a lot of healing energy around you. Here with trust. So for my coupled viewers, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Remember, the Fool is here, right? This is faith. This is beginnings. It's a little bit of innocence engaged here. You might want to have a very sincere, deep conversation, okay? Matters of the heart. Remember, water is feelings, right? Feelings, intuition, emotions. You may need to have a conversation here. And you might have to be willing to act the fool or play the fool right now if you're doing this out of love, because you'll be able to tell who you're dealing with if you need someone to play the fool with you, right? If it's romance, and you'll be able to tell during that conversation. You're wise to something here. In regard to my dating Sagittarians, this is something that you're still going to want to have a conversation about, but watch for red flags as well. This doesn't say this on this card, but I would say that there is a big red ribbon there. Just, trust your intuition, okay? Very deeply trust your intuition. Have a conversation if you have to. And then for creative projects, if the other two groups don't apply to you, this is really beautiful. This is to have faith in your own intuition, in your own concept of beauty and art and creativity, and just, try something. Maybe don't edit yourself right at this time. try something, start something new, have faith that a cycle that's meant to end is ending, and that you're coming into something that you're meant to be doing at this time. So that is your mid-month check-in. I hope that you enjoyed it, Sagittarius. You can look forward to your this was your mid-month. You can look forward to your extended monthly forecast beginning in April. Take care until then.